Review of 28 years later, Danny Boyle brings back, and completely changes, his popular horror story in time to face the next apocalypse. In 28 days later, an epidemic of the highly infectious rage virus attacked the human population, turning London, one of the busiest and most developed cities in the world, into an unpleasant ghost town in less than 4 weeks. Imagine what may happen in another 10,000 days or so. In 28 years later, boundary-pushing filmmaker Danny Boyle and speculative fiction superbrain Alex Garland continue their 2002 dystopian horror epic by swinging to the other end of the United Kingdom to follow a whole different cast of individuals. The creative team is 5 years ahead of plan, and you don't need to be an expert in math to see that. However, it scarcely seems rational to wait till Boyle and Garland discovered a strong enough cause to return to the now quarantined nation. And what greater stimulus could there be than the actual disruptions brought about by a once-in-a-century worldwide epidemic, COVID-19, and self-imposed isolation, Brexit? While the original film capitalized on the widespread fear of infection, its decades-later sequel, which reverses any progress suggested by 28 weeks later with an opening cheer-in explaining that the rage virus was driven back from continental Europe, focuses on two even more fundamental fears: fear of dying and fear of the other. You may wonder whether all horror films aren't about escaping some kind of unknown danger. Yes, but few have really grasped the psychological toll that such brutality takes, or looked death in the bloodshot eyes. 28 years later stands alone while being intended as the beginning of a new trilogy. Part 2, named The Bone Temple, is already in the works and should be released in January.